My heart goes out to DW in The Last of Mary Moo Cow because I know exactly how she feels. This is the first segment in the 8th episode of the 5th season of Arthur, and in this episode, DW has found out, much to Arthur and Buster's delight, that Mary Moo Cow has been cancelled. And she's devastated. And I'm sure you and I know what this feels like as TV fans when your favourite show or shows you love get cancelled. It is heartbreaking. It really is, because you are so emotionally invested in this. And I'm trying to think back to when I was DW's age. I don't think there were any TV shows that I watched that were cancelled when I was around her age, so I'm not sure if. Because she doesn't quite fully understand what's happening and why it's been cancelled. And that kind of obviously leads the episode to develop. And I'm trying to think if I would have kind of comprehended that at her age. Maybe not, I'm not sure. I can't really remember how much I understood about how TV shows worked at that age. But either way, she comes up with this petition to try and get Mary Moo Cow back. And she writes to the TV studio, and the TV studio says, hey, we're really glad you're very passionate about Mary Moo Cow. Why don't you come and visit the studio and we'll give you a tour? Kind of just placating her. And she comes along, and she's kind of been misguided because she thinks she's going along so that they can tell her that her petition has worked and that Mary Moo Cow's coming back on. But what actually happens initially devastates her and then actually becomes really sweet and really moving. And DW twigs something at the 11th hour, and it's such a lovely moment to see when she realizes something. It's really beautiful, and I really enjoyed it. And I have a lot of love for this episode because, as much as I'm on Team Arthur and Buster when it comes to Mary Moo Cow, I'm also a big fan of early years education through television. Like a lot of people of my generation, I learned a lot by watching television growing up, and when that educational show ends, it leaves a big gap in DW's life. And I don't think it'll be the last of Mary Moo Cow. I don't know if she ever reappears again because I can't remember. My chronology is not 100% spot on, but certainly I found it moving. Very sweet. DW, I really felt for her in this episode, which doesn't happen often. I don't often side with DW, but with The Last of Mary Moo Cow, I definitely did. Definitely a very sweet episode.